What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing a Q&A that is questions just for me. I've done a Q&A in the past where it was like a relationship Q&A. I'll insert that up here. And then I also did one of my first videos was a Q&A with my children, and I'll insert that up here. But I've never done a Q&A that was just for me. So I asked you guys on Facebook because, again, I'm still building my Instagram. I know that Facebook is like old news to a lot of people, but that is where my following was built originally. And so I'm slowly transitioning, but for now I am on Facebook and YouTube, and I do have an Instagram account and I'm building that up now. You can follow me right here. But I asked you guys what questions you wanted to hear from me. They could be as raw and real and personal and random as you wanted them to be, just appropriate, because I do have children that watch my channel because of my children. So let's get right into it. Before we do that, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a big thumbs up. And leave me some love in the comments if you enjoyed this, or whatever video ideas that you have for the future. I would love to hear those. I'm always open to those. So without further ado, let's get started. So I have my phone right here, and I'm going to be reading the questions off of there. I have a couple different posts that I made, and so I'm going to go back and forth between these posts and read off the questions. But first question is, what is something you're proud of about yourself? The one thing that I love about myself, something that I am proud of, that literally I don't even know how to take credit for it. I don't feel like I could take credit for it, but I am proud that I am this way, because I literally am just this way. It's not really something that I work towards or something like that, but I am proud that I'm this way. But I forgive very easily and very quickly. Yeah, people make me mad and I could be fuming, but literally 5 minutes later, I'm over it. I love you all the same. Like, literally over it. I don't hold grudges at all. I don't hold stuff over people's heads. Like, it just naturally, I just forgive really, really quickly. So I do like that though, because it gives me peace. And I also like it because I don't have, it can be kind of hard, but it can also be beneficial. But that is something that I am proud to be able to do. Top 3 things on your bucket list. So mine are probably like nowhere near anyone else's, because no, I don't want to skydive. I'm terrified of heights. But that seems like everybody's bucket list. But one of mine is, I don't really have them in a particular order, but these are three things that I absolutely want to do so bad. One of them is swim with dolphins. I want to swim with dolphins so bad, even if it's like at one of those places that like aquariums or whatever that offer it. Literally, I just want to swim with dolphins so bad. They're such peaceful, sweet animals, and I just so bad want to swim with them. The second thing that is, like I said, no order, but the second thing on my bucket list is being in New York at Christmas time. Oh my god, I want that so bad. I have no idea why. I don't know why. It's just such a strong desire of mine. And the third thing on my bucket list is to meet makeup artists that really inspired me to be where I'm at right now. Like Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, even Jeffree Star. Like, all those people are people that I've watched for a few years now, and they really encouraged me, and they've taught me without even realizing they were teaching me. So I would love to be in the same room with them all at the same time and just really ask them all questions. I know that I doubt that'll happen, because I don't know if they all still like each other, but I really just want to ask them, pick their brains, ask them lots of questions, and just really just be able to see them in person, the people that literally pushed me to this point. Next question is, if you could swap lives with someone, who would you choose and why? And that is a very good question. And I know you probably think that mine would be like super weird, or like a famous person, or you know, another makeup artist. Of course, I would love to just see what it would be like in their lives, just to see how it happens, what goes on. But really, if I really had the opportunity and I wanted to swap lives with someone just for a day, it's not a new life, because I feel like I live this very similar life to this person, but I would swap lives with my husband. Like, I would just swap with him just to see, mainly not what he does, obviously, because I know he goes to work and comes home and eats, but mainly to see how he feels about all these different things. My husband he's gotten so much better at communicating like how he feels and stuff, but like to understand your husband's thought process and how they feel, and like to truly deeply understand, it just really builds your relationship. And I feel like that's really what you work towards in a relationship, is trying to understand the person better always. Like I feel like that's a never ending cycle. So I feel like if I swapped lives with him and like swapped bodies with him, I would be able to understand what he thinks, how he feels, you know, so that I'm better able to understand him. Like, are men really as simple-minded as we think they are? Or are they actually really deep and just pick out the simple stuff? Like, I don't know. But anyways, that's probably who I would choose. Dream vacation. So my dream vacation literally is anywhere that my family is. So that sounds so cliche, but literally that is my favorite place. I've seen a thing going around on Facebook before that said I don't have a favorite place. My favorite place is wherever my family is. And that is so true for me. Like literally I'm such a family person. So I feel like my dream vacation would be all of my family flying to an all-inclusive resort in like the Caribbean and staying there for a week, and everybody just being happy, everything going smooth, everybody enjoying themselves. Like that would literally be my dream vacation. Do you plan to go back to work at some point? So that's a good question. Before I started this YouTube thing, that was actually 100% my intention. Once Tucker got into school, I was going to go back and do something part-time. But Tucker won't be in school for 5 years. And so I'm really hoping that within that 5-year span, I've built a career out of this YouTube thing, because I literally want YouTube to be a career of mine, but I also want to branch out from that and make my own makeup line one day, collab with people, just build a brand, just make more of what I have. This is just my starting point. And although I want YouTube to always be part of me, I want to branch out and just branch off from it. Still stay in the YouTube tree, but also have branches from YouTube. Favorite TV show. So literally my favorite TV show is The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, that whole series. I do not watch TV, and I only watch it when those things are airing. I know people are like, really? Those are so stupid, but literally they are literally my favorite things to watch. And I watch them as if I'm watching my best friend go on dates. I literally love those shows. Really more Bachelor in Paradise over Bachelor, Bachelorette. I don't know why, it's just more interesting to me. But yes, I love those. Favorite movie? Oh, that one's kind of hard, but I really love the movie Safe Haven, and I love the movie The Shack. Those are my favorites. Safe Haven and The Shack, for two totally different reasons. If you've never seen Safe Haven, you totally should. It is such a good movie. And The Shack, literally you can watch it once a week, and every single time you watch it, you'll be able to take away something different from it. So I definitely encourage you to watch those if you haven't. How do you balance 3 kids and cleaning your house? I don't. If we're just being honest, I mean, I do, but I literally, it took over me at first, because I love to have a clean home. And once I realized, after Charlie got into her toddler stages where she was actually making messes and it was just her, I had to literally, it was an adjustment for me, just as hard as it was adjusting being independent, from being independent to relying on my husband when I quit working. It was just as hard for me to adjust to let them be little, let them make their messes. You can clean it up later. It was very hard for me, but what I've learned at this stage, every stage with the kids, I have to figure out the best way to balance my sanity and them still be able to be kids. So at the ages that we have right now, since you did ask about 3 kids, I have Tucker, and he is almost 6 months old. I have Lakin, who just turned 4, and Charlie, who will be 6 in January. And so Charlie and Lakin both can clean up after themselves. So what I do is I try to really enforce after you're finished with one toy, pick it up, and then you can play with something else. That is not drilled in their heads yet, but usually at the end of the night, once it's right before bath time, I make them go pick up their playroom in their bedroom. And then throughout the week, I just try to keep it cleaned up, since Charlie is in kindergarten and Tucker is still only 6 months old. Really the only one making the mess during the day would be Lakin. So I just try to encourage her to clean up, and then when Charlie gets out of school, they'll do little chores like gather up all the dirty clothes and those type of things, just small chores to get them in a routine. But that's really it. My house is never spotless. There might be one time a month that my house will be completely 100% clean. Other than that, I literally just tell myself, okay, get all the laundry done, get the dishes done, and sweep. And tomorrow you can do some more. Like, you have to separate it that way or you will literally go insane. What is the proudest moment of your life? So, I feel like I need to separate these two just to really be able to explain myself. But the best moment of my life, I will have to say, is the day I married my husband, because it was a moment that, like, if you guys know my story, it was definitely a big answered prayer, you know, God honoring my faithfulness. It was just a reaping season for me when I married my husband. And of course, everything that followed after my husband was my kids and the life we have now. So I feel like my best moment was the day I married my husband. My proudest moment was the day I became a mother. So literally the first day, it's the day I had my kids, obviously, but Charlie's the one that made me a mom. And that feeling when I first met her, when she first came out, it was just this overwhelming, I was just so proud of what, number one, I had just endured, because childbirth is literally not for the faint of heart. But the fact that my husband and I had just created this perfect human being, and it was like God's like gift to us, it was such a proud moment for me. It's definitely the proudest moment of my life. What is your biggest regret? This is so cliche, but I have none. I don't regret anything. Sometimes I wish I would have handled things differently or done things differently, or, you know, things like that. But I don't regret anything, because literally I think all the time about how one small choice could have completely changed your entire story. Literally something so small. You know, in my past, like just something as tiny as if I had not gone over to someone's house, then I wouldn't have met this person, which would not have led me to meeting this person, which I would not have found my husband, which means I would not have gotten married to him, which means I would not have had Charlie and Lakin. So it's like, had I not gone to that one person's house, I wouldn't have my children. Like, that's how I think, because it all links to that. So I feel like, yeah, there's things that I was like, well, I could have handled that differently. Would I go back and change it? No, because every single decision led to now. So I don't really have any regrets as far as that goes. What makeup artist do you look up to the most, and why? So the person that really I was intrigued with the most, that I watched the most and learned the most from, was Jaclyn Hill. She kind of fell off YouTube. She's apparently has a lot going on, and she's just not active anymore, so I don't really lean on or watch her. There's somebody that I actually really look up to, and I really enjoy watching, is Tati, because I feel like Tati is somebody that I can literally sit in my living room and put her video on loud and not worry about my kids being in the room. I can't do that with like Manny and Jeffree Star, and sometimes not Jaclyn, but Tati, I can literally play her her makeup videos and not worry about what's going to come out of her mouth or what's being said. She's just very family friendly. She's very knowledgeable, very honest, and I just really enjoy watching her. I have 3 children, also 1 on the way. First of all, congratulations. And I'm doing good to remember to shower daily. How do you manage a home, be a wife, a mother to 3 children, and still find the time to YouTube? Okay, let me just be honest with you. I forget to shower daily also. But I do answer this question in a previous video that I just recently uploaded. This is like how to, I actually filmed this video and will have edited it and uploaded it by the time you see this one. So this one is just how to basically become a YouTuber while being a busy mom. Just watch that. It's a very quick video. It's not super long, and it answers that exact question. So I know you're going to get a ton of serious questions, so here's a different one for you. Do you ever leave the house and forget to put on deodorant? I mean, because kids. Okay, so I don't ever forget deodorant, just like I don't ever forget to brush my teeth. Ever. It is literally the biggest pet peeve of mine. I can feel it as soon as I wake up. I go to the bathroom and I literally brush my teeth and out of habit put on deodorant immediately. It doesn't matter if I'm going anywhere or not. It's just a habit. Brushing my teeth is something I've never forgotten to do, just because I cannot stand the way my mouth feels, tastes, smells in the morning. So it's literally before I even pee. It is the first thing I do when I wake up. So can't relate as far as that. Do I forget a bunch of other stuff? Yes, I forget things all the time, to the point that I used to be able to remember everything, but literally I write down everything. I have a humongous like teacher's type calendar on my counter, and I literally write everything in it because I would forget it all if I didn't. If you only had time to use one article of makeup before leaving the house, what would you pick? Definitely mascara. I feel like mascara can completely change your look. I've seen people walk around and literally just throw on some brows and false lashes and they look bomb. And there's literally not even foundation on their face. So I feel like we could just pretend with our brows and then mascara, but mascara would literally be probably my first choice. But if I could pick two, I would do brows and mascara. But if I could only pick one, I would do mascara. What made you decide to venture out and / want to do a YouTube channel? So I've actually answered this question in a previous video on why I quit Unique. Was actually the video, although I don't know if I can link. I think I can only link 2 videos. I think I've already done that. But why I quit Unique is another video on my channel. But in it I kind of answered that question, but I'll answer it here in case you don't want to go watch that one. Basically, I was scared of YouTube. I didn't want to do YouTube for a long time. I just did Facebook Lives. Like I said, Facebook is where I built my following. But that's really where I was like headed. I didn't know how I'd make a career out of it, but that's just where my heart was in the moment. My husband constantly encouraged me, probably for the past year or two, to do YouTube. He even, for Christmas, bought me the camera that I'm using right now. It's a Canon T6i. In case you're wondering what camera I am currently using. And I'm also saving to get the vlogging camera so I can do more vlog style videos. If you've noticed that I haven't done a ton of vlogging or pranking or challenges, it's because I'm waiting to get a more lightweight camera that's easy to like hide for pranks or carry around if I want to vlog, because this one is very good camera, but it is just a little bit heavy. But it is the Canon T6i. He bought that for me for Christmas, and I was so excited, so obsessed with the camera, but literally fear struck me. Like, I didn't want to do YouTube before, mainly because of the drama that comes with the YouTube community. But then when he like brought it to me, he was like, here, you really should do YouTube. I was like, oh, like it like froze me up, like, because I was like, he literally is giving me the tools I need, and I'm like, I feel like now I just need to do it. But I didn't have, it's like my heart was not desiring it, I guess. So it literally, he got me the camera in December for Christmas, and then I didn't start YouTube until the end of July this past year, 2019. He got it for me in 2018. July I started YouTube and started actually using the camera. But it was literally him encouraging me, I guess. Him really pushing me, telling me I should do it. He never said, start YouTube, but every single time he had an opportunity, kind of threw that hint in. And so out of nowhere, when I was like thinking, what did I really want out of what I was doing? Like, I want to work towards something. That's like something that drives me, is working towards something. And I feel like I didn't really have anything I was working towards by just doing Facebook Lives. And then all of a sudden this desire for YouTube struck in me, and I knew that it had to be God, because I've never had the desire for YouTube before. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I just started researching and going after it and doing all I could to figure out how to do this, and then just one day I got started. So here we are, seeing where it goes. But this is I'm definitely passionate about it now. It's something that I want to stick to. I told myself, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna go all in. And so from the very beginning, I didn't work up to anything. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when I upload, and I may be a few hours late. I might be right after midnight, but you will see 3 videos a week from me always. Like, that's just, I don't know if that'll change for me in the future, but for now, that is my plan. That is my passion. That's where I'm going. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel to see all the future videos, because Joe's Vanity Halloween is next week. It is Monday through Friday next week, October 7th through 11th. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It'll be a 5 days of uploading Halloween makeup tutorials. There will be gory stuff, and there will be fun stuff, and there will be cute stuff. We'll have a little bit of everything, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday there will be an upload on my channel for Halloween videos, and there is a giveaway within this video. This is going to be a giveaway that like I said, it'll be announced during that time, all throughout the week, I will put the announcement every single day in the Halloween or Joe's Vanity Halloween videos. But in order to be entered, if you want to go ahead and get a head start, just make sure you plug your Instagram handle down in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel with the notification bell turned on, and follow me on Instagram, and then you are entered. That is all you have to do to enter the giveaway next week, but again, more details will be in those videos. I look forward to uploading those for you, but again, make sure your notification bell is turned on so you don't miss those. And also, when you click the notification bell, you can actually change it to off, personal, and maybe all. Click all and you'll get all the possible notifications for my uploads. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye guys.